A while ago, I took a stroll in a field of boulders. Not just boulders, rocks. Big, beautiful, old rocks. The pioneers used to ride those babies for miles, and they were in great shape. In Season 1, Episode 5A of SpongeBob SquarePants, Squidward and SpongeBob must deliver a pizza to a customer, and they end up going on a bit of a side quest, due to an honest mistake on SpongeBob's end. In the end of the episode, the titular character SpongeBob drives a rock, like a car, as the pioneers once did, and heroically drives back to deliver the pizza to a grateful customer. It's played for humor in the episode, but rocks can move, seemingly on their own. The boulders of granite that I wandered upon were moved through Glacial Erratic. This is a process where everything from an enormous boulder to a tiny pebble are moved by glaciers. The result is rocks in places where they don't match the local geology. The name erratic comes from the Latin root word errare, which is Latin for to wander. The real-world phenomenon that most closely matches a rock driving takes place on Racetrack Playa in Death Valley. This is home to the sailing stones, a phenomenon where rocks clearly moved with indentations on the ground very similar to the path SpongeBob's rock makes in the episode. The way these stones move is due to a specific combination of conditions. The phenomenon occurs when large, thin sheets of ice floating on an ephemeral winter pond move and break up due to wind. The ice functions as a sled of sorts, and wind pushes the rocks and helps them move. So could a sea sponge actually drive a rock? No, but a lichen could ride a sailing stone in Death Valley. Lichen and sea sponges are very different organisms. However, they occupy similar ecological niches. They both stay put their whole lives and live on rocks, taking whatever food comes their way. If you would like to learn more about the sailing stones and the story of how they were first recorded, the YouTube channel Physics Girl has a great video on that subject, and I'd recommend watching it. I'll put a link to that video in the description.